people are watching. The people are watching the show,
All right.
and whatever product we're putting out there is quality product, you know.
That's that's it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
And good night, folks. Welcome to the Caribbean Celebrity Show, and we have another wonderful episode. As you can see, we have a very special guest here, in the house, and it's always wonderful to have him because that's family.
Yes,
But
man.
before we introduce our guest, I want to just again happy belated birthday greetings to Mr. X. Yesterday was your special day, my brother. So happy
Blessings,
birthday!
blessings, man.
I hope
Blessings,
you enjoyed
blessings.
it.
Yes.
Can I see what is it? Is it 21, 22? How old are you now? If you get to tell us.
Oh boy. I will see it in German. 54.
Yeah, Papa, yo.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Nee, ja, das ist doch.
Vier-
They want to, they want to
54.
anything.
Oh, wow.
54.
That is
44
man,
years.
like that, Major. And that is Mr. X, a big artist. Wow, so one is against each other.
And I wish you continued years upon years upon years upon years. And the good thing is the music keeps us going younger. So we have my co-host Mr. X, and of course Cash Major, your boy, and we have our guest of honor, royalty. When I say royalty, and we appreciate love his time, and I'm so happy that he is able to join us tonight. So we say we're not even going with no long introduction. We're going to go straight into it. So help me welcome to the man, King Unique.
Yeah, man.
Yes, man. Yes, man. After all these weeks and weeks of not being on the program, But the thing about that is that you have other artists who is coming on the program, so it is continuously having new faces,
Yes,
And for me, this is like a catch up.
it is.
Yeah,
It is.
it is a catch up, to just remind
Very
people.
busy. You've been very busy.
Yeah, I've been very busy, man. Very, very busy because we have October Carnival coming up in Tobago. And therefore, this is the time that we had to produce a lot of music just out of Trinidad Carnival. We had to produce a lot of music, And I have my cousin here with great potential, And I'm working with him. I'm working with him to ensure that he's the next one.
Well, you see, that's the magical thing, King Unique, because we love to see when artists bring up other artists under the wing, so we know they have the guidance and the coaching to do greatness. So if he could come on camera, we'd love to see. That's an exclusive there. That's a world premiere. If we could just see him. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Just tell us your name, who you are.
Ning culture, man. Ning culture.
Ning culture.
Link culture,
Yeah, man.
you cannot come on the forum if you don't give us a little sample, a little freestyle, so the people could hear live and direct.
Well, he's a man for that, and he's my cousin too, right? So that
Wow.
it's in him. That freestyle thing, that his thing, he's a DJ, So I spot him without even knowing that was my cousin. I was giving him some
Wow.
advice on because he was a part of the Soca Monarch that took place recently,
Wow.
And then
Okay.
when then I went up to him, and then I talked to him, and then we get to realize, hey, we're family, boy.
Wow.
So I'm putting every inch of my effort into making
Well-
sure that he's the next big thing.
I think he will be. Now I know the apple don't fall far from the tree because we have
Nah, man.
both have been doing amazing things. And
Yeah.
that's your nephew, right?
Yeah, no, he's my cousin. My cousin.
No, I'm talking about Verse.
Of course, yeah. Bruce is my cousin too.
Yes, so I know in the genetics, in the genes, I know
Yes,
they have
correct.
that quality. So let him give us a little sample there.
What sample you want? Soca,
Anything.
dancehall,
Straight off the
Soca. Yeah, man. Soca.
From there.
like a
You can give us
hurricane, girl. You see for the ladies, machine up people brain, girl.
hey.
Like a tornado. She bumper rolling wrong so.
Hey.
Yeah, man. The way she was gyrating, how she bumper rolling, had everybody watching. How she doing this thing? She waist going wrong, down, 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 wrong, down.
Let me tell you what happened. When they were having the preliminaries, I saw him on stage, And what captured me is that line, wrong down, wrong down, wrong down. Wrong.
How the waistline,
The length of time, the energy that he had in it.
He hooked me there already. He hooked me there already. From the
Yeah,
time
so, after the show, I went up to him and said, look, whether you're getting or you didn't get in the finals,
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
right?
Continue,
I think you have good potential.
Continue,
And then he
man.
started talking to me and we realized, but we are family,
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
So I decided, I said, nah, you had just as verse, this had to be the next artist out of Tobago to make us proud. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. The thing about it that you always Cash, you and Mr. X always find a way, try to find a way to include the young artists that is coming up on the
True.
program,
Yeah, man.
and that is showing that we're looking towards continuity beyond King Unique, beyond Gozile, beyond Bud,
Yes.
and it's a whole variety thing because I'm learning from the whole experience, and then my cousin Ning would learn from me,
Of course.
So it's an ongoing thing. I must say thanks very much always to you and Mr. X.
Yeah, man.
Wonderful.
Respect.
Well, and I
Wonderful.
must say thank you as well because you've introduced us to a lot of artists from your region, and we
Yes.
embrace them and we welcome them. So I'm expecting to hear more of this artist. Folks, you've heard him here first.
Yes, man. Yeah.
Where can they find his music? Where can we find your music online? Just give us a little.
Ning Culture, Instagram, YouTube,
All right.
TikTok. I'm on most of the social media.
Yeah. Okay.
So once you link me up, Ning Culture, NINGCULTURE,
Mhm.
you have me.
All right.
You find me.
So I'm trying as much Cash to expose him to the bigger picture, the experience that I have in the business is to make sure
Yeah.
that when he come to the crossroad, he know how to deal with it,
Yeah, man.
And I'm so happy that you all want to engage him and to have him as part of the team, because
Yeah.
this show is not just a show for St. Lucia or Trinidad and Tobago. It's an all-inclusive show,
Worldwide.
and to see that you're exposing so much artists,
Yes,
I am so happy. Because listen, when I hear Gozile going to French Guyana and perform, it's like if I did.
Prince, he is in the chat room. He just put.
Hey,
He's there,
that's my vibe. It's something about his voice. You see that?
Yeah, man.
That is a signature.
Mhm.
That catch me. And I say, wait, well, all are we together? All are we in this together? So it is a pleasure to know that you're exposing us as the people who have been there before and the new ones coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just talking to him about the Bouillon rhythm, and he have a chance to hear some of it, and then it's like he's excited about all the things that has to happen,
Yes.
and then again I'm showing him the other side of things. The humility, how to approach the thing, and to know that when it look like you want to go to your head, how to deal with it and all of that.
Yes. Yes.
So it's a whole holistic way of making sure that he on the right track.
Right.
For me, I'm there, and I tell you, I'm loving every moment of this program. Because we know the wider Caribbean listening, the tuning in and listening,
Oh yes.
and the stuff that you're presenting is super, and this is why your program will be filled every Sunday.
Yes. It's
Yeah,
true.
man. Yeah, man.
I am so fortunate that I get a little squeeze in this Sunday.
Well, I tell you what, Prince, we had guests scheduled, but anytime it comes to the dream team, which you are part
Yeah.
of, I
Yeah,
will put everything aside.
right. Yeah, we
Yeah,
see.
man.
With that said, we in turn have to produce,
Yes.
We have to keep producing good music and everything, and music that would captivate the people, the audience,
Yeah.
so that when we decide to do something live, like a show live,
Yes.
all of us get together. That will be a massive
That is-
something to
that
be
is the
that
game. That is
you know.
That is the aim. And they say dreams can come true, so that's why we say it's the dream team, because that is the dream, to see you guys on the same stage,
Yes.
performing your hits, doing your stuff, interacting with the audience, and
Mhm.
you know, we will get there. I believe that we will definitely get there. We have Marie Chantal Lawrence in France. Big up. She says good night.
Yeah.
Guys, good night everyone. Soka. So yes, the world is watching, you know, and we have something great going on. And I love when you said, you know, you are guiding the artists, and that is why we know that you are a king, because it takes a king to do that.
Yeah, man. You know, the thing is that when young artists walk up to you, they have the bravery to walk up to you and say, King, you know, I as an artist and I want to do this, I want to be like you, you know, the things that you're doing and so on. I want to be like you, the way you're humble and the way you're doing things, you know. I mean, for me, that is enough respect in itself for a young artist to be able to come to face you. And as an elder in the business, you know, and it's up to you now to make sure that there's continuity in the art form, you know, to make sure that, you know, when you pass by, those same artists could look back and say, look, he was a part of my journey.
True.
You know, because for me, where I am now, I am part of somebody else's journey in the past. You know, and those people that I look back to, like Johnny King and those other people, you know, it gave me the inspiration to want to do the same thing for the young coming artists, and this is the platform. This is the platform that we have. Freely, I want to say, you know, all we look to is people who subscribe to it. You know, it takes a lot for the things that you're doing. It takes a lot of finance to do it, you know, and sometimes we're not able to do it. But when you have people subscribing to it, you know, it's at least it's a beginning, you know. And I must say thanks to all those people who played a part to make sure that this program stay alive.
Let me give you a joke. I have a friend of mine. He's a DJ in South Africa. South Africa is a DJ. He's kind of like, yeah, and he play reggae. You know, reggae and this kind of thing.
Right.
And he heard Prince Unique song, Let's Go Party.
Yeah.
And he said that's the first time he don't know a soca, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Well, that tell me. Wow.
First time. Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Wow.
No party without woman, you know.
Yeah.
And the thing about the song is real.
He loved that song. He tried to remix it in a reggae vibe, you know.
Oh yeah. Because you see, we had to free up the music, you know.
Yeah,
and take for instance, way down there in South Africa, if somebody finds favor with a song from somebody here in Little Tobago, we have to appreciate that, because there's so much hundreds of thousands of songs that he can listen to. And if you're able to pull out one song that means so much to him, you know, we have to say thanks. And I must say thanks to you, Mr. X, for actually, you know, for making sure that the music go that far.
Yeah, man.
You know, and Cash, your name calling like every day, like Rosalind can't get over the name. Rosalind can't get over the name.
It's always ringing.
Yes, always ringing. She said, these two gentlemen, this Prince, I am so feeling warm with these two gentlemen, you know. I thank you for giving me the opportunity. But for me, it's all about people helping people, doing good things, you know. And it's not just about would never be the type of person to keep everything to myself, right? Because I learn from other people, I learn from other artists, right? And on my journey, I was always telling myself that if I could do it, anybody else could do it. It's just hard work, and some people don't put in the work. They want the finished product, you know. But we have to put in the work, you know, so that when it materializes, we can sit back and feel good about the sacrifice we made. You know, and I know you guys are making a lot of sacrifice.
If I could just jump in and say something. I know this interview is not about me, it's about King, you know. But from what I hear in there, like the artists you say from South Africa who hear the music and this is the first time he download like that kind of music to play there.
Yeah.
It's a very good look for him as well. He could say, look, I is one of the fourth artists in South Africa to play this artist.
Yeah.
And it's a good look for you as well. We doing
man.
this thing here on this platform. You could say, well, look, this man here in Culture, I didn't even know about this man, and King Unique would bring this man, and look, we have this man music now.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's a good look for you as well. You know what I mean? Bringing forth new artists, people that you didn't know. You know what I mean? Because everybody they always look for the big entertainers, right? You know what I mean? They want to be part of the big entertainers, but what about them who is behind there? You know, it always my mother always tell me, you know what I mean? Wherever horse reach, donkey does reach. You know what I mean?
I know.
I think it's a good look for you as well.
In St. Lucia, I know you have a lot of similarities with them kind of.
Man.
Like that. Now, folks, I want to take in a little bit of performance from the man himself. So we'll play a little piece of a video, and you'll tell us about that performance. Let's take it in now.
Prince, you need. Somebody say with me. Somebody say with me. African lady. Listen. You are the one who make my heart sing. Na 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 na. Lady. You are the one who make my bells ring. Na 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 na. Lady. From the time you came into my life, I know you were the one. Now I want to tell you I love you in my song. Somebody say with me. African lady. Lord, King man love you. King man love. Let it go. King man love you. I man love. Yes I know. African lady. King man love you. King man love. Somebody dance with somebody. King man love you. I man love. Oh na na na. All my love is for you. Say, sometime when I feel sad and lonely, na 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 na, baby, you give me love and make me happy. Na 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 na, baby. I know many times I've done things that bring water to your eyes, but I know it's wrong, so now I apologize. So the people, African lady, King man love you, King man love you, King man love you, I man love. Yes I know, African lady, King man love you, King man love you, King man love you, I man love. There's no other one like you. Oh, mama, oh. Oh, mama, oh, mama,
oh. Yes. Tell us about that performance.
Well, actually, first of all, the song was written by a great friend of mine, close friend, Kingman Edson Mitchell,
Okay.
right? But I'm the person who made it popular in this inside of the Caribbean, you know. And wherever I go, I like to do covers, like a Lucky Dube covers, you know. I mean, I have my own repertoire, you know, but I always like to broaden it and do song. If I hear Gozelle have a song that I like, I will just put it in my program, you know. And I think it is just like giving a love to all the music. It's not like just what you do, but what you can do among us as artists, you know. And some artists believe that, you know, we must only sing we own song. No, man. If you hear next artist with a song that you like, you just ask him, look, I want to do this song. Yeah, I just do Johnny King songs. I just do different people's songs, you know. But the performance is always the same because of how I can like take the song and make it mine. You know,
your own.
sometimes songwriters, they write a song and they give it to it, and you take the song and in order to really perfect it, you have to make the song your song.
True.
You know, like
True.
if I hear a song from Mr. X and I like it, I have to make the song my song to be able to deliver it and give justice to it because he has already given justice to the song.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, so if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it properly.
Your way. Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Yes.
So
And-
all the performances that I do, you know, is like people always loving it. Um, Sometimes I do like ballads within my whole show. I do ballads, I do soul, I do reggae, whatever. You know, I try to be a versatile artist.
True,
You know,
true,
a little bit for everybody. So when
true.
you go on stage now, you have a big wide audience, people who love different things. You know,
Mhm.
so when you're able to put a program together to capture the imagination of each and every one, I think you would have appreciate that you accomplished something.
Yes, definitely. And you could read your audience. You know what song based on your repertoire
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
to,
yeah,
to,
yeah.
to release and stuff.
Yeah, because sometimes within my performance, I say, what you want next? What you want next? Because it's like we want this one, we want that, we want Outs, we want Janice, we want
Yeah.
this, we want the other. You know, so you must be able to have a repertoire. As I always, as I was telling my cousin here, you know, strive to do a repertoire that is inclusive of a lot of different genres of music.
That's
You
it.
know.
That is
So,
it.
so you could be hired. You could be hired for any purpose, a wedding, any occasion, you know. And that's why I strive to do over the year. So with the repertoire that I have, I can fit in almost everywhere.
Yeah, man. I have a question to ask King Unique.
Yeah.
As an old veteran in the game, you know, it's good to learn from the veterans. Yeah. I want to know what is your pre-show ritual.
My.
Your pre-show ritual, meaning like, do
Oh
you
yeah.
do you drink before you perform? Do you smoke or do you pray before you perform? Like, what is the technique before you perform? Like, what do you do before you perform?
All right. With the drinking, not necessary. I don't even have to do that. You know, I don't smoke. You know, I don't really
Yeah.
drink like heavy alcohol. You know, I like my little beer and thing. You know, but right before I perform, my ritual would be to you like ask God to strengthen my voice, strengthen my memory as I getting older, strengthen my memory. You know, so that when I go on stage, that I'm able to really perform and give a good performance because people are coming there looking forward and expecting a good performance. You know, so you must. For me, it's like in all things you must, you know, include God in it. You know, strengthen my voice, strengthen my memory. You know, and so that is the main thing. You know, when then after I finish performance, if I feel to have a drink, I'll have a drink. You know, but there's
Yeah.
nothing different to that. You know, and I think that every artist have a different way of psyching up and according to the type of show I'm doing, according to the type of audience that you know, I make my program to suit. And as you would know, Mr. X, as a performer, sometimes you do a program, but when you get on spot, you know,
Things change,
when you look at the crowd, you realize, you know, this song have to go before this song instead of this song, you know, and because you know the type of crowd you have, you're able to put your program in such a way that could keep them keep their attention, you know, continuously. You don't want to start the program and the people get bored, you know.
But
So you have to know the type of song, especially the songs that people really like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's like a on the spot delivery that you want to do, you know. So I'm happy that you asked a question because different people could learn from that answer, you know, as to how they do things. You know, sometimes people have to drink before they think, but you know, that is not my thing, you know. Yeah.
Right. Greetings. We have Mahik out in France as well. Hello, everyone. Blessings to all of you. Mahik
Yes,
will
man.
be joining us early April. She also has some new music coming out as well, and that's
Good.
an artist I would love for you to collaborate with.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Prince Unix. So that is
Yes.
something that we'll have to make happen this year because we've been talking about this for a little while.
Yeah. But we have
So,
a lot of work to do, man. And
a lot of work,
and
a lot of work.
a lot of work to do. And you know, I would always say, the more the merrier. You know, so we give people a variety of choices. You know,
Yes.
and to say that, you know, I collaborating with Mr. X, collaborating with Bud. You know, those are things that we have to have in place.
Yes.
You know, if we're going to make a good job of it, you know, we have to always be creative, thinking.
Yes,
You know, we
yeah.
cannot just take nothing. We cannot take nothing for granted. We have to
That's
look
a
at the
must.
next step. Always two,
That's
3
a
steps
must.
ahead. You know.
Well,
And-
that song with Mr. X. Mr. X is supposed to come by me,
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
could mix it
Well,
down.
I,
and
if-
I,
everything
if- if-
I
if
together.
can't wait.
song,
I
I
cannot.
have to
I
come by
cannot wait
him.
for that.
Yeah, I have to come by him to mix and master that song. Yeah,
See,
man.
oh,
Now, you see, the beauty
man.
of it is when you come to England to perform, you already
Yeah.
have tracks together.
right.
Magical. You
Yeah.
understand? That is
Yeah,
the whole,
yeah,
that is the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
beauty of it.
But you know, man, that would be my greatest joy. As we keep saying it, and once we keep saying it, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're putting
Mr.
it out there.
X, Mr. X goes away, Rosin Reed, you know, on the same stage live,
On the same
Yes.
stage, yeah, man.
on board Gibber.
and you're getting a little bit of Creole, you're getting a little bit of English, a little bit of French. That would be a moment. That would be a
That would be
moment, and that would be like
that
Caribbean
would be
unity.
a massive show.
Yes, man.
Oh, yes.
Caribbean
Oh, yes.
unity in music. Caribbean unity in music. You know.
yes.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
You know, I really look forward to that, and I know that
Yeah.
that all our hearts are in the same place. We share the same aspiration. You know, we're looking at what can take us to the next level.
Never. Sure.
You know,
True.
and
Sure.
and at the same time, remember we come like point guards for the people who want to be like us,
That is
who
it.
want to reach that place. You know, and we must continuously doing things that would keep their attention. You know, and the Caribbean Celebrity Show is one of the platform that could happen.
True.
You know, and we all are, as
No.
Mr. as Cash does always say, we are excited. We are excited,
Very excited.
and
very
once
excited.
once we are excited, it will just, you know, it's going to trickle down.
No,
you know.
I'm so happy you mentioned that because
Yeah.
sorry, because there's stuff that we are working on behind the scenes, and by the grace of God, we might not be
Yeah.
able to do everything we want the way we want it as when we want
Yeah.
it, but the
Correct.
plans are coming for the future.
Yeah,
Mr.
man.
X
The
said
blueprint
something
is
to
there.
me. Mr. X said something to me some time ago, and then a guest we had on the show said, "Imagine that is what he's visualizing for us," and that was in my
Mhm.
mind. That was something that to solidify that it will happen.
Yeah.
I will not even mention that. But on another note, there is something that we spoke about, Mr. X, some time ago, and we said. When we started that program, we said we believe in giving people their flowers while they're around to see them to appreciate it. And
Yep.
then we sat down, then we say, you know what? Apart from this show, just interviewing, we want to set trends. We want to make our mark. And we spoke about this, and we're still speaking about it. I'll let you in on it.
Mhm.
We say that we want to actually have our own artist awards. Caribbean
Oh,
Celebrity
yeah.
Show.
That is a must.
So
Yeah.
our own virtual awards. We want
Yes.
to have the different criteria, the different categories people could nominate.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
because you see, you have the mainstream. And the mainstream is, I will not say is a click, but it's a machine that is already running.
Yeah, in motion,
There's
in motion. Yeah.
and there's no consideration for
Mhm.
those that was before that
Yeah.
machine come into place or even after.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that machine is
Yeah.
just doing it. So
Mhm.
we now creating a balance.
Yes.
You
A
understand?
second machinery.
Right.
But you know, I
And
mean,
we building the
we on the
momentum.
same page, man. Because I thinking about that all the time to say, well, you know, the Caribbean Celebrity Show, you know, and Bummed Up Studio, you know, international awards and so, you know, that
Mhm.
would be prestigious because, you know,
Mhm.
the artists, our artists, the people who are among us doing what we're doing, There's somewhere way back in the back of our head that we look forward to some kind of a appreciation.
Right.
You know, some kind of a thing that we could put in our legacy. You know, that flowers must be there, that we offspring can sit and feel proud to know that my father or my brother or my uncle, you know, has reached a status that we feel good about it, and it can inspire us. You know, so that is a great idea. You know, and it seems like we are always on the same page, man. That's when great minds thinks a lot.
So,
you know.
Our goal is for 2026 January, and everybody who's been on the show will, by virtue of being on the show already, you already will be nominated. So people will be able to vote. For example, most impactful, you know, most consistent, you know, a new coming artists, you know, producers as well, you know, favorite song. So we will have the categories. We just praying to God for the finance to make it happen the way we want it to happen. Yeah. But I think we definitely on the right path. We continuously speaking about it. So you know, it's just a matter the reality. I'm saying it again. It would be my for me. It's like I feel like the one of the main thing I want to accomplish is Mr. X, Gozile, Prince Rosalind, Bud, and whosoever falling in, that we share the same stage for the same purpose. You know, going to be a big production.
And then you know, we just hug one another and say, yes, we made it, we did it. Man. You know, Mr. Cash, I know you'll be brimming. You'll be brimming.
Listen, you say that like it's a one-off. You know, that mustn't be a one-off. That must be a tour. You know.
Oh yeah,
a tour. Man. That have to be a tour that have to go from place to place to place.
Take this show. Man. It's gonna happen. No. And Mr. X, one more time, I'm so thankful that you made it possible that this South African person can hear my music. You know, and that could just be probably a start. That could be a start and a stepping stone for the other artists' music to be heard.
You know? Yeah, man, bless up. Now, King Unique,
just cannot.
Your friend give us sample. Now you have to sing one of my favorite songs. Let's go party. You have to give us a sample. You have to give us a sample. You have to give us a sample.
You know, last night my cousin had a good night. And that was the first. He said, listen, I don't care how much other song you have to sing, but I want to hear that song first because it's my birthday. You know, and you know, everywhere I go and do that song, especially the ladies, they listen, they pay so much attention to the lyrics, you know, because in Tobago here, the music is okay, but they want to hear what you're saying. You know, they want to hear the story behind what the composition, you know. And when I talk about that there's no party without woman, it's not just like the physical party that we used to, but the empowerment of women in all aspects of life. You know, and the song seems to empower them and know that we love them, we care about them and all that.
King, you're getting a lot of hats in the chat room there. She says, can't wait to see you guys soon. Nice. There's like 100 hats.
Wow.
Oh,
man. I think she should collab with Prince King Unique.
That's another artist we had on the program a couple weeks ago. She's another wonderful singer. So
it's wonderful, wonderful.
It's amazing because Trinidad and Tobago, when it comes to Zouk music, there's only one name you could think of.
Oh yeah. That been said all the time. Like it's like that is a unique. You know, that is a unique. No matter who sing it, that is a unique. You know, and I know that in the past, after Wine Your Waist, I know a lot of some of the big artists in Trinidad has tried Zouk music. You know, and because it's a song that really needs a lot of attention to the music itself. You know, the bands that I work with in Trinidad for the carnival is like the horn men. They are so excited when they ready to announce me. They will start to play the rhythm long before the MC announce me, you know. And they always feel like it's challenging, it's different, and so then when they announce my name, the musicians they get a lift, you know. They feel like, yes, we're gonna get a challenge now. The police band, the army band, they just love to play that music, you know. And seeing that I'm able to have a forum now where I can do more, you know, because it's like I feel like one of a kind, you know, one of a kind, you know. Well, you know, but you guys just stirring up trouble, because last night when I did this song, the DJ was playing it over and over and over. So they start calling me compa. Something, you know. The last week I was in Scarborough and I was walking with some guys past there and say, compa. And I said, yeah, you give us this song, man. We're DJs, but we love that beat, boy, you know. So I'm basically the only person that is doing it, you know. And for me, it's like knowing that I accomplished something that people, you know, they get to know and they like. And it's across the board because as I tell them, Zouk music is so big.
It's sweet.
It is so huge, you know. And to know that it can that could help to unite the whole musical Caribbean, you know, because it is attractive music. It's an attractive music, and now when we looking, artists are looking now to actually go back to the drawing board where we used to have calypso and soca with brass in it, live brass, right? You know, that is what is that is what is going on now. People are looking to go back to the original thing, the original roots of it. You know, when you look at the song that win the Soca Monarch in Trinidad, is soca the real thing, you know? And as we say, you know, things would change, music would evolve and all of that. But you see the basic,
it has to stick,
you cannot stop the basic, you know? So that is the way I feel about the genre of music, like the compa and zouk and soca. You know, so when they call my name, it's like they know what to expect. You know, and you guys have been creating that space for me to be able to do that.
Let's take in this one, folks. That's one of his tracks. Let me tell you, the music speaks for itself. Somebody say pull up.
Vieni danse pa mwe. Anwale. Vieni danse pa mwe. Music la do, compa sweet. Music la do, compa sweet. Well, it's a compa rhythm. I see people dancing. I can feel the freedom. You got to keep on moving. Rhythm to blow your mind, rhythm to make you wine, and have you walking up in the party. A spirit down in your soul, making you rock and roll. The time is now to free up your body. Vieni danse pa mwe. Vieni danse pa mwe. Anwale. Vieni danse pa mwe. Vieni danse pa mwe. Music like
It is endless heart. It doesn't have to split it.
And if you think that's it, we give you another one again, you know. Another one again, folks.
Chante. eruption. Winding up the bumper. Oh, what a sweet invasion. Rolling up the bumper. Causing a sweet vibration. Somebody say ole, 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 ole. Somebody say ole, 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 ole. Somebody say chante, 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 chante. Somebody say chante, 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 chante. We all in this together. Oh, mama, it's peace and love.
Let me tell you, every time that some drop, at least you feel like you have five like
So
Yeah, man.
music is the answer. Oh, no. Rolling up the bumper, causing a big eruption. Winding up the bumper, oh, what a sweet invasion. Rolling up the bumper, causing a sweet vibration. Working up the bumper. Whoa. Somebody say ole, 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 ole. Somebody say ole.
Let me tell you, King Unique. You are king and you are unique in the sense where you're carrying that mantle for this music in Trinidad. Yeah, you set the standard. Yeah, man. Yeah, we love it. Now, this because the commotion in the chat there, because let me just look at some of the comments. I would love to do a duo with him.
Wow. Somebody said they want to do a show with me.
Let me see. I see different emojis there. Wow, I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, it's beautiful to see that, you know, the vibe is being well loved and well appreciated. Yeah, man. Now, this brother is so versatile. You know, as he mentioned, he gives you different genres of music. Very great and dynamic live performer. If you're lucky enough to see his performances, you know, you get a full-on packed energy, packed entertainment, you know, live performance. He has a great stage presence, you know, and he's a king in his right. He's a king, you know, and let me say, respect where respect is due. King Unique, there's only one King Unique. And he brings something unique to the table. You know, like I said, you're setting the trend and the standard. But as we mentioned, we played you a zouk, we give you a copper, but we want to give you something different too. We want to show you how versatile this man is. How so versatile he is when it comes to music originality. Yeah, check out this one, folks.
Chosen.
Chosen, yeah, chosen. Never thought I would fall in love again. Oh, baby, until the day I met you. Yeah. You made my day when you came my way, and now I'm holding on to you. Yeah. Once my heart was broken and my pride was shaken. Now it's all behind me. Your love has set me free. Baby, here's your flowers for giving me all your hours. I'm holding on to you. Yeah. 'Cause you're the one, the chosen one, chosen, 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 baby. You're the one, the chosen one, chosen, chosen, chosen. Yeah. In my time of loneliness, thinking about my happiness. Oh na na, oh na na, oh na na. Hey. In my times of misery, you're the one who rescued me. Oh na na, oh na na, oh na na. Hey. Never thought that love will find its way. Oh baby, within my heart let us stay. My peace of mind, oh a love so divine. I can't believe it's true. Since I found my lover, my lonely days are over. Now I can't
tonight. Everything is gonna be alright. Baby, here's your flowers for giving me all your hours. I'm holding on to you, yeah, 'cause you're the one, the chosen one, chosen, baby, you're the one.
Yes,
This
man.
song.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Big
Yeah.
track, big track, big track, big track. Chosen.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, when a man chooses a woman and she's his choice,
Yeah,
you know, maximum respect.
thank
So
you.
when and look at it again, you're giving her flowers.
Yes.
You understand?
Mhm.
So tell us that song. What was
Yeah.
the inspiration behind that song? Because that's a very
Actually,
powerful song.
yeah, that song. Actually, what happened? My daughter was getting married in Barbados, and I
Right.
wanted to give her a gift, right?
Okay.
So instead of giving her something like material things, I
Mhm.
decided that I would write a song that
Wow.
for she talking to her husband to be, and he talking to her at the same time. They're saying that you are the chosen
The
one for
one.
me, you know. So when after I finished writing the song and the music, man, the music, it was an easy song to write because the way you program the music, it was saying everything. The lyrics were just flowing based on the
Mhm.
melody that the melodic line that you have in the rhythm, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Now the man do the rhythm.
yeah, he did,
Man,
man.
it's that the man do all the work. They
Yeah.
just stand up and do it together.
Yeah, you know. So then when I did it, I recorded. I went on Stone and I recorded. Then I brought it to and I gave my son-in-law first. I said, listen to this. And he said, yes, Mr. Thomas, yes, I love this. This is the ideal thing. And then after that, no, I gave it to my daughter. She said, Daddy, this is
Wow.
worth more than if you buy something in the store or something in the store,
Wow.
And when
Wow.
I did it in the ceremony,
Mhm.
everybody was silent. There was like you could hear a pin drop, you know.
Wow.
So then after that, I say, I have to dedicate this song to other people, other couples, and other people who's in the same position and stuff. So then I decided that I want to release it, and then I say, everything else is up to Mr. Cash Major Flow
Yeah,
to
man.
have it out there, and and
Yeah.
and and my cousin Roslyn, she did the video, and I think she did a
Lovely
fantastic
video. Yes.
job.
Lovely
You know,
video.
it was just simple but to the point, and I'm so happy that
Yeah,
that
man.
that people are talking about it and
Yes.
requesting that I do
Yes.
it.
Yes.
So that
Yes.
was the
Yes.
whole inspiration behind the song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. We have some more tracks coming on that rhythm. I think there's 2 people recording. There's a guy supposed to come by me in April
yeah,
to record a song. That's Robbie. Big up yourself, Robbie. So we
yeah.
want to officially do something when the other songs are
So come on,
completed. We want to do
and
something special.
Rosin also have a song on the rhythm that
Yes.
is so good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the lyrics. I mean, Roslyn is such a great writer. You hear? And when I listen to this song, I listen to Chosen, and I listen Who's Got You. I said this is a perfect blend, and if you have other artists coming in it, that make for a good
Yes.
a good performance. You know?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yes. We have more comments here. Anna says that's a beautiful gift.
Mm.
Anna is joining us in the UK. She that's a beautiful gift. Absolutely worth way more than something from the store. And
Wow.
happy
Thank you
birthday,
very
sis.
much. Thank you very much. You
Yes,
know?
man. That's
Thank
very
you.
touching. That's very touching
Yeah.
because when a song is written for that reason, that is something that is very close. The
Yeah.
bond between a father and a daughter, and that is something that she'll always remember and cherish.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
So yes, man,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
really,
Yeah,
really
and my
loving
daughter,
that.
my daughter love it, because it fits right in with she and her husband. They are awesome couple, and
Yeah, man.
the song just was like the icing on the cake. I think they give one another the flowers.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely. And it says
Yeah,
to
man.
be someone's inspiration for a song from the heart
Yeah,
is very special.
Yeah, but
Big up,
actually, what I do, Mr. X, what I do. If you listen to every song that I write and record, it's out of a purpose. You know, there's a reason why I write this song. The lyrics come, you know, as I look around and I feel the rhythm. Once I feel the rhythm and I start writing, then the song is basically finished. I just have to fine tune it, you know, and Kashi, you know, the melodic line that you put in each of these rhythm, it actually speaks to the word that is to come.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
because my cousin here, he cannot believe that you're the person who did the thing. You know,
Yeah,
so that yeah,
we're working together, man. There's more to come. There's more to
Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
You know, we
Yeah,
have
man.
this reading.
So what I want to see, what I want to see is you did that gift for your daughter. Now yesterday was my birthday, so
Oh.
I want you to give me my gift now. So you have to sing. Yeah, I want the fans to hear your natural voice. So you have to sing, "Let's go party, go party."
Well, Mr. X, you know that is a challenge, you know, and for me to do it like live now, like even a cappella, you know,
Yeah.
it sends a message to the DJ that who played it first down there, you know,
Right.
that he made a good choice,
Right.
you know. And as I say, this song is one of empowerment, and at the same time, it's natural that we can't have a party without women, man. You know,
Yeah, man. That's
it, 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 it ain't gonna be so nice, man. You know, we as guys could sit down and have a drink somewhere and you know and talk and stuff. But when one, even if it's one lady step in that environment, it changes
yeah.
everything. So we say that
yeah.
you know we cannot have this without them. You know,
Yeah.
and then what I did is to add a lot of seriousness to the song after we talk about the party full of good man. And this I can understand how you leave your woman at home and you come out of bed alone. And when the music gets sweet, it's only men on their feet. So I tell them there's no party. You know, then I talk about, you know, a woman is more than that. You know, a woman is more than that. You know, a woman wear different hats. You know, and you look at all the different places and things that woman has excelled. You know, somebody need to talk about it. Somebody need to write about it. You
True.
know, and that was just my little piece in letting the ladies know on behalf of the men that there's no party without them. Because finally is a woman's world. There's no party without woman. You know, and I say that, you know, when you're recording songs like that, there must be that feeling to touch the people that you're talking about, you know. So the tone of your voice, the tonal quality of your voice must be there. It must be
Yeah.
there, sending that kind of a message, you know. So you could sit down there and you know you and your lady sit down in the couch and you're talking and you just hear that there's no party without woman, you know.
Yeah, man.
No party without woman. Prime Minister and President, women does represent. Women come out to stay with all the roles that they play. Well, that's what women do, you know. Believe what I'm telling you. You know, all you hear that? All you hear that? All you hear what King said? There's no party without we boy. You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Mr. X, I'm glad that you like it, you know. And
Yeah,
and,
man.
and
Yeah,
so
man.
I must like now there's a kind of a rush for King Unique, you know, when people hearing all the different songs that I've done, you know. And I say as far as the you know, getting love, I mean working with other artists, doing you know, we doing songs together. I have no problem with that because that would help me, it would help the other person, you know, and it would help the music itself to you know. So I have no problem. That collaboration with yeah, my cousin want to do a collab with me. you know. But in time, we're going to do everything is going because I actually dedicate some part of my life now to making sure that he gets, because he have the ability, he have the vibes to it,
Right.
as a MC, he's
Yes.
really good at humor, and he's very brave too. He must be even braver than me, man.
Yeah,
Because
he didn't
he
seem
does.
right to come on camera, so that's good, for an entertainer. You have to be ready to go with it at any time. So I
Any,
get that.
man,
any
man.
minute, sometimes.
Always ready, man. Once you have a legend, once
Yeah.
you sit down by a legend, man, you're always ready, man. That says it all, boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And I'm always humbled by those comments because it tells me that, at least I'm doing something progressive,
Yes.
you
Yeah,
know?
man.
It's people like you all who creating this space for us artists, because it takes a lot for you to do what you're doing there. And I must say that you have the ideal co-host,
Yeah, man.
because
Yeah,
the thing about it is that it's two separate people
True.
sharing the same vision, and Mr. Kashmir, Cash, you always create the atmosphere for the artist to feel comfortable to want to express yourself. That kind of love and vibrancy that you always display there. I must congratulate you with that. And then now you're looking at Mr. X now to come in and put in the icing on the cake.
Yeah, man.
With his
Yes, man.
own views. I really, really, from the heart, I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
big up, big
love
up.
what you're doing, not just for me, but for all the other artists and for
Yeah,
those
man.
looking on, the people looking on, the people who subscribing to it. I know they are very, they feel proud to know that they are being part of this whole Caribbean celebrity show. And we could just only move from strength to strength.
Yes.
What I got like Mr. X? What I got like Mr. X? What? Mr. X?
Yeah, man.
What? Which one is Mr. X? This one. This
I'm
one.
Mr. X.
Cash flow.
Mr. X and Cash Flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I would like you all to do now, to really put the icing on this cake here,
Right.
is to get an album out.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
To get an
I will.
album out. Right?
I will.
And push this album. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think that's the only other thing that leaves.
Compilation.
Yes, a compilation. That's the only thing that I think
We believe.
need for Prince here again. For the king, sorry.
Yeah, man. You
You understand?
the first person to tell me that, A lot of
Okay.
producers been telling me that.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Yeah, man.
producers-
He
Yeah,
deserves
man.
this, man. He deserves this, man.
Yeah.
Right? So that's just my little take on that.
All right. Yeah, man. We appreciate, love that. And that's
Yeah,
what we
man.
like, progressive ideas to spark
Yeah.
our creativity, and then guidance as well, because
Yes, man.
sometimes we could see the big picture, but sometimes it takes somebody to come and tell you, okay, it's like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Put this piece there, put this piece there, put this
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
have a better outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No man is an island, man. No man is an island,
True.
And everything depends on how we approach it and how we handle the things that face us, the different little difficulties that we have to go through. Is how I always say that the problem would be there, but it's how you handle it. The result is in how you handle it.
True.
That's
And I want to also thank you for your patience,
yeah.
King, because boy, I have your stocks there. It's just been a challenge getting
Yeah.
things out there to Trinidad so far, because out of
I'm
everywhere
not
where
worried.
so far, that is the only place we have. And I message Rose to say,
Yeah.
I'm tired of looking at the things,
Yeah, I have no problem, and I know it is, Listen
Yeah.
to me. You guys are in the driver's seat, and I always say like uneasy where the head that where the crown,
Yeah,
because there's so much pressure on you all, to really make sure that this thing continue to flow, and to continue to keep the interest so that people would want to subscribe to it. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
because with that subscription now, you know, that will enable you to do bigger things
More
and to
things,
go
yes.
even to go brave into it. You know,
Yes.
when you know that you have the backing of the public. You know, you have the backing of the public, and they believe in what they see your vision. They believe in what you're trying to accomplish, and they
Yes.
decide to be part of it. That in itself is a blessing.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And I really thank you for your patience so far, because you know you're ambassador of your brand, but I need to get your stuff to you so at least people can
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah, man, you gotta have man. You gotta work. You gotta have.
I'm promising you that
Yeah.
this the month that's coming in April by the Hookah by the Crook, we
Yeah.
have to get the stuff to you.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
to get
man,
it
no
to
problem,
you.
no problem, no problem, man, no
When
problem.
people could see you, they could actually see, well, yes, you have this, you know, it's
Yeah.
real. You
Yeah,
understand?
cool.
Because you have your own fashion line, your stuff is available online. So we
Yeah.
need to get the stuff to you.
You're right.
Go on the website and check out www.cashmediastyle. You could see Prince Unique on there. You could see his music, his catalog of music. You could support him as well. You could purchase any item of his. He has his own brand,
Yeah.
King Unique. And in fact, we've done some giveaways already. So there are people that actually have your stock before you. So that's why I feel so bad. You know, I have
Yeah, man, yeah.
you know,
We need them. We need them. We need the public support in this whole thing. You know, because it takes a lot to really get this together. You know, get the product together,
Yeah, yeah.
and then to have to ship it. It takes a lot,
Yeah.
and without the subscribers, you know, it's even harder.
stuff,
You
yeah.
know, it's even harder. So I want to thank all the people who have been part of it. You know, those people who are putting in their little pittance to help to make sure we keep the show on the road. You know,
Yes, man.
and that is so important to us all. You know.
So, well, I'm glad I have Anna here. Anna received her gift item some time ago.
Okay.
And we have a lot more to give away. Look, I'm just trying to, just in the studio there, I have so many pieces there. If I can just show you, all this is, should I get on camera? All this is caps and stuff that's,
Wow.
you know. So, folks, by you supporting, you could make it happen, because
Yeah.
we want for when you go and see Prince Unique perform, you could get an item autograph or signed by him, that you could keep this memorabilia. You could have that as something
Yes.
to cherish.
Yeah.
So we don't have to wait till, you know, Prince Unique said, "Well, I'm retired." King Unique, sorry. We don't have to wait till he says he's retired. You know, to say, "Well, okay, let's get these things out there." So we have to get his merchandise out there. We have to get you guys to say, "Well, yes, I have a piece
Yeah.
of memorabilia. I have something to cherish." You
Yeah.
know? So,
Yeah.
I promise you, my brother, like I said, when there's a will, there's a way. I'm going to
Yeah.
get this over to you all. The only place we haven't shipped yet is to Trinidad.
Right.
Try to do.
So we're gonna be okay, man. We're gonna be okay.
Yes.
We're gonna be okay.
I want to give out an item tonight to somebody in the UK, or France. So I want to ask them a question. Any question, and whoever is able to comment, we will give out Caribbean Celebrity Cup tonight. So Prince Unique, the question is yours to ask.
The question I would like to ask is, where do you go to get a King Unique piece of merchandise?
Well, that one is very easy.
The website.
They have to type
Because
the website as
I
well.
want somebody to have it.
Yes. I'm trying to look for which one I will give. So ask the question again. Let's see.
I said
Anna,
which-
Anna, you could still comment again, because there's different items you could get, even if you've
Yeah, where can you go to purchase a piece of King Unique merchandise? The website.
Right. Okay. So, folks, comment and win yourself a lovely item. Well, it's not signed by the artist, But then
Yeah.
we have to get King Unique out in the UK.
Yes,
You could be
okay.
able to
That's what we're talking about.
listen and get him to sign your merchandise for you.
Yes,
Okay.
man. That is ideal. That would be ideal. See the live performance, live performer, and then have it signed.
Okay.
That is what it is. Yeah.
So the people can expect some more tunes for the year coming, King.
Oh yeah. I'm working. Well, I finished writing the salsa. That salsa beat is such a weighty beat. The song is written. The song for the last soca is written.
Okay.
You know. So there's maybe about three of the songs from the rhythm, the latest rhythm system that I'm really the songs are written. It's just for me to go to the studio. So soon you will have those things to mix and master and everything. Because we need to have the music flowing. You know, what next? What next? What next for Unique? What next for X? What next for Gozili? What next for Russell? You know, and as we move along, you know. And I pray that, God will give us the strength to understand that we are all in this together for the purpose of one another.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. So, folks, we really want to say thanks so much for King Unique being with us and blessing us with his time, And don't forget, you could check out his music online on all platforms on YouTube. You could go on our website where you can get all his body of work, and you could also follow him on his social media and support the artist with this great work that he's doing. He's mentoring up-and-coming artists as well. He writes for artists, I mean, he does it all. So we have to show this brother continuous support and love. Caribbean Celebrity Show, you are family. Call it that.
Correct.
Family.
Correct,
no matter who is scheduled to be on, if we say that, okay, you know what, we miss King Unique, we have to bring him on today. Whoever it is, they're scheduled for the next time. Because we have to show you that love.
That is so good, because that could help to keep the momentum going.
Yes.
Because right now things are just happening, man. Good things are just happening. And to Mr. X, I said thank you very much.
Big up yourself, man.
For sending that woman's rule. There's no party to woman to South Africa, man. And I know once that DJ keep pumping it, I think it will just spread across like wildfire.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mr. X, any final words for the night?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, let
just wanna
me.
say-
Oh, right.
Also, thank you, Prince Unique, for coming on the show.
Yeah.
And also big up my fans, for the birthday wishes. Yeah, man. It was amazing. I celebrated with the family. Yeah, man. I had a fantastic meal as well.
Right.
It was really good. And also, and I will message to the fans as well. Don't dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate your mind on the present moment.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Yes. That is inspirational. And let me cousin just say a few words.
Yeah, I was
before
just
we
about to
leave.
say that, we want to hear from him again before. And we want to officially
Yeah, man.
invite you on.
Yeah.
King will let us know when is
Yeah.
for you, but we want to bring you in sometime in the
Wonderful.
No problem, man. But I just say thanks to the little experience, you know what I mean? Thanks to you guys. If it's one thing I like, here in Trinidad and Tobago, I must say, and I hope people from Trinidad and Tobago listening to me, they always wait until the legends and them passed away before they honor them. You understand?
Yeah, man.
So I'm glad that you guys didn't wait on that. I'm glad all honor the king now. So full support, man. Enough thanks, man. Bless it.
Love in the house.
Yeah. And I must say to my fans and those who are there already and those who are loving my music now, I must say, thank you very much. Thank you very much on behalf of Tobago and Trinidad and Tobago for loving my music, and in the company that I'm in is good company, is creative company. I'm going to continue, try to put out quality stuff, classical stuff that can last, you know. And I can tell you, one of my favorite songs is just playing right now. One of my favorite songs is just playing right now. Annual Living in Dance Bamwe. Yeah.
All right.
I just sing something on that, man.
Music like you,
But we learn so thanks again for your time.
yeah.
Love and appreciation. And don't forget, follow the art and continue to support. Folks, it's been a wonderful episode. I'm looking forward to a blessed week, and we wish you all the best. Thank you again, and good luck.
Okay, Mr. Talk to you later. Peace out. Hey.
Yes, Mr. X. Well, so we say good night. Anybody want to shout out or any final?
I see Anna right. It won't let me type the website for some reason.
Oh yes. Anna, we apologize for that. What has happened is, well, we hate to dwell on negative or the past, but we suffered some hacks. Our pages were all decommissioned for a while, and we were able to get back our pages, which is what we're broadcasting on tonight. And when we launched the website, that very same individual that was trying to stop our channel reported the website as, I think it's either not spam, but they reported it as maybe abusive or something. So even we ourselves, when we try to put the website, it comes up as banned. So we're trying to work that out with Facebook. But you could just message or inbox me the answer, and then we will acknowledge you there. But we apologize for that, because sometimes, as much as we are trying to do good, there will be people who see us for whatever reason as a threat, or I don't know how to call it, Mr. X. So I don't know how to call it, because we believe we're doing something genuinely good. We're making an effort, but there's somebody, I'm not sure if it's somebody that wants to be a part of the vibe and they're not involved or whatever. I don't know the motivation behind that, but almost every time we do certain things, they will try to counter it. So that is as a result. If you try to type that website, so what do I normally do when I post it? I don't put, for example, I put www. I put Cash Major and I put a space somewhere in between, so I don't put because otherwise it'll block it, But folks, thanks again for your time. We're really grateful and thankful for your presence. Next week is going to be a great show. We're going to be introducing some new music, a new video from an artist, and new music. Also, don't forget to go check out a visualizer that we've just dropped. It's on YouTube. It's called Tonight by Future Kid. It's doing very, very well. He messaged me earlier to say it's tearing up Antigua, and that was dropped on Friday, and it's already taking over. It says track heating up the whole of Antigua. Yeah, and it's only a few hours and it's already in the thousands of views. So it's doing well. And we have Gozile coming on that rhythm. I'm hoping Mr. X could bless that rhythm as well. So let me just run a little sample of it. I'm hoping Mr. X, I know Mr. X will probably bring some kind of some fire vibes to that, We don't even have a name for the rhythm yet. Check it as a big track. Rosile have a big track. So Mr. X, I think if you give us the food, and in fact you need to give us a name for the rhythm too. Put your music.
What you say?
I say you have to give us a name for that rhythm.
name.
You have to give us a song on it though.
I have to give you a name, you know.
No, you don't want to give it now, you know. You don't want to give it now. I don't want to put you on the spot. But, I heard you you gave me a little voice note. You gave me a little teaser, a little voice note, a little something. Yeah, so I'm waiting. All right, so once again, thanks very much. I will see you guys. Don't forget to start the website. We're going to be uploading music from there. This is Cloud. I'm joining us tonight. Check and out.
Yeah, man.